Film critic Josh Bell is here with a weekend edition of the Bell Breakdown. He's talking about some exciting movie events in the Valley for this week, and we're starting off with a classic Burt Reynolds movie.
Yeah, of course, Burt Reynolds recently passed away, and so in honor of his long and illustrious career, you can check out one of his favorites, and I think one of the fans' favorites, which is Smokey and the Bandit from 1977, and that's actually showing multiple times. It's ongoing through this coming Wednesday, the 19th. That's at Regal Red Rock and at AMC Town Square, and it's kind of a fun action comedy road race thing.
Yeah.
You've got Sally Field and Jackie Gleason, and it's maybe one of the Burt Reynolds-iest Burt Reynolds movies that you can see.
Because I think there's a whole generation of kids who grew up just seeing it over and over because it was on cable channels.
Exactly.
So
it had multiple sequels,
yes.
and it's an iconic Burt Reynolds moment there in Smokey and the Bandit.
And here's when you were talking about, I said I didn't remember this. It was an HBO historical drama that was on HBO back in 2006.
Yeah, the film called Walkout that was directed by Edward James Olmos. From 2006, it's about a 1968 protest in East LA, a student protest among Latino high school students. And the producer of this film, Moctezuma Esparza, is also the head of the Maya Cinemas movie theater chain, which is going to be opening up in North Las Vegas. So he'll be at the North Las Vegas City Hall on the 18th at 6 p.m. to show this movie, talk about the movie along with Isaac Barron, who's a North Las Vegas City Councilman, and also probably give you some insight about that theater, which is going to open up later this year, so you can hear directly from him. And that's on the 18th at 6 p.m. It's free admission for that.
Exciting. And I guess people have not gotten tired of Jaws yet.
No, well, we're on Jaws 3 now for the Lake Las Vegas Jaws on the Water series. So they had Jaws and Jaws 2, and this is closing it out with Jaws 3, starring Dennis Quaid. Not the best of the Jaws movies, but kind of cheesy fun. It was originally shown in 3D, and it's got a killer shark at SeaWorld, Dennis Quaid trying to stop the shark, and you can again rent some tubes and go out on Lake Las Vegas and maybe feel some nips at your behind there potentially as you watch Jaws 3 on the 21st at 6 p.m. and that's $20 or $25 if you want to rent a tube at Lake Las Vegas to watch the movie.
All right, that's fun, but this is also fun to me as well. This is a classic movie that I think a lot of people only have seen recently on TV, and now's an opportunity to actually see how it looked on the big screen.
Yeah, it's always cool to see these older films on the big screen. It's great we have more opportunities to do that now. So you can catch Rebel Without a Cause from 1955, the most iconic James Dean role. I think we talked about the most iconic Burt Reynolds role.
Right.
Now we got the most iconic James Dean role. This is presented by Turner Classic Movies, who do a lot of these big screen classics. That's
Natalie Wood also in this movie, right?
Natalie Wood, yeah. And so two kind of tragic, died young stars who are in this film. And it's a great movie from 1955 if you haven't seen it or if you've only seen it at home, on the 23rd and the 26th at 2 and 7 p.m. at a bunch of local theaters all around town. So wherever you live, this movie will be accessible.
And here's another one that I think a lot of people probably saw multiple times on cable
yes.
as a kid.
Yes, maybe people who are a little younger than people who watch Rebel Without a Cause on TV, but Labyrinth from 1986 with David Bowie and Jennifer Connelly. I think people from my generation certainly who grew up with that, and it's a nostalgic favorite. And the Flashback Cinema series, which is up at the Galaxy at the Cannery, is going to be showing that also on the 23rd and the 26th at 2 and 7 p.m. A lot of spectacle in this movie, the great Jim Henson creations, David Bowie. It's a lot of fun to see. I've actually seen this movie on a big screen, and it is the way to see it. Yeah, so you can check that out at the Cannery this coming week.
All right, well, that is all for this week, but we got some great opportunities to see some great films. Thanks again for joining us, Josh Bell.
Thanks for having me.
We'll be right back.